Welcome to the Locker, Season 2, Episode 26. I'm your man, A. White, along with man, V. Styles. What's going on?
Man, I'm good, but I don't know. Should I be good? I mean, I watched the show on Thursday and it seemed like you ain't missed me. So I'm like, am I welcome back? I'm not. I'm a little nervous.
Oh yeah, you welcome back, man. They don't tell time over there and rocking KY Blue, man. I get off the damn thing to midnight. Hey, it was good. Hey, it was good banner, man. It was good banner. I was had a Dave Chappelle like, hey, where's that button?
Right.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Hey, what's up, man? But no, it went pretty well, man. It went pretty good, man. You know, they kind of on the other side of the UK spectrum. It's UK media, and they believe I don't know. I can't say the players are wrong or the players are at fault or anything like that, but there's a lot of because something goes wrong and you have a coach that's accustomed to doing one thing, that the other side is to blame. And I had to bring up, you know, when you and I played, and there was a coach that played at Colorado and had Rashawn Salaam win Heisman Trophy along with Cordell Stewart and Mike Westbrook and some guys. And then also a sophomore by the name of Mo Williams and a junior by the name of Mo Williams who did their thing. That didn't mean that whole thing was going to work when you throw the number one quarterback in the nation in the option offense. So we talked about that for a brief time. What's going on, Louis?
What's up, Louis?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, that's a good one. You brought up a good one. That was a great example. That's hard to talk about, especially when you live with it.
Oh yeah, man. That's what I'm like. And you know, it came up, I guess, with Devin Askew leaving. Are we trying to find out? They start off, I guess, with the state of UK basketball.
Yeah.
And, you know, Devin Askew leaving. As now at this show, we realize he's going to Texas.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that whole deal?
You know what's going to happen is in 2 years, he's going to be a good player. And people are going to be like, well, that's another player that kind of ran off. That's what's going to happen. He's going to, you know, and I know your biggest improvement, your biggest jump in your career is from your first year to your second year.
Right.
So he's going to have a jump. He's going to be comfortable. He's going to, I don't know what Chris Beard is going to do with him, but the pressure won't be on him as much as it was here. And I think he's going to perform better. I don't know where it's going to be in 3 to 4 years, but I think it's a good move for him, personally. I'm glad he went somewhere else and somewhere where they want him to.
Well, I thought we wanted him here, but
no. You know what I mean? We want him here, but to go somewhere, to leave a spot. Case in example, we had football players that entered the portal, and you haven't heard jack from them. Right. You haven't. No one wants them, apparently. So at least you go in the portal and someone wants you. That's a good deal.
Okay, yeah, nah. Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure. What's up, Tiffany?
What's up, JD?
And that's the other thing that kind of came up. Like you just said, if it's good for him, if they want him. And he said Chris Beard gave him a rundown of why he wants him to come, and you know, said he's watched his film and where he can utilize him. And that was another huge thing. Do we feel like we utilized him here the way he was, or do we think he was plug and play?
I don't know. I'm not into the basketball. I'm not in really to any recruitment, but definitely not in the basketball recruitment. And like Tyrone said, they wasn't impressed with him. I don't know. Whatever happened to that class where we didn't get a point guard, you tell me, because they kind of pressed him to move up to reclassify from what I heard. I don't know if that's the truth or not. So did we pressure him to come up and he wasn't ready because we just needed someone? It's weird. I don't know. I'm going to just say this. No kid who's getting recruited highly is a bad kid. So if people recruiting him, he has some talent. Now, obviously, he's not as good as everybody hoped, but I don't know.
Here's another thing that came up. Was there any point that you felt like that Cal or the University of Kentucky should have protected him?
I know you say this all the time, dude. I'm not in for protection of players. That's just me, though.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on before you go any further. You said you're not in protection of players, but you just also said if they convince him to reclassify to come out early and play as a freshman. Okay, neither one of us played as a freshman where we relied on you on that stage. If you bring us here out of it, if they bring Van Howes out of Baton Rouge or they bring Anthony White out of Twinsburg Heights, Ohio, do you say, hey, Miss White, Miss Howes, I'm going to take care of your son. We get him there. We're going to make sure. Or do you say, hey, we're going to put him on the biggest stage and we're going to throw his ass out there to the dogs. Hopefully he can swim.
Well, if they asked you to reclassify, you knew they was going to throw you to the dogs. So you should have been prepared for that.
They're going to throw you to the dogs to see if you can do something. It's just like putting a quarterback in the game and he throws 3 interceptions in the first quarter. You can't just leave him. Would you leave a quarterback, a freshman quarterback out there, or would you just put in your fifth year walk-on quarterback to just hand the ball off and run the clock out and get up out of here and lick your wounds?
I'm keeping my freshman in, and he won't be throwing the ball that much.
Okay. That is an adjustment. I will take that. I will buy that.
I would just say this. The weird part about it is it just wasn't a good fit and a good team, man. It was just a bad situation. I'm not sure he's as bad as he played, because he has stretches of decent basketball, but then he has stretches of bad basketball. He has stretches where he protect the ball. His turnover ratio was decent. But I don't know, man. I wish I would watch some high school film to see what was his traits. Was he a old school true point guard? Was he a hybrid between the old school and the new, where the new schools are putting up 30 points, 20 points? Now, what was he? I'm not sure. Was he a defensive stopper in high school? Was he what was he in high school? I'm not sure.
Oh, that question on the screen. We got a question that says Tim Couch ran the option better than Devin Askew ran the basketball team. You agree or disagree?
No.
So you think Devin Askew made better strides than Tim Couch made at the quarterback and Elliott used like an option offense, speed option?
Okay. 2 things. I'm gonna say this first. You remember after the Louisville game, we went up to the swamp and Tim ran the option against those boys. And what happened? It wasn't pretty. He played well against Louisville. He gave us a chance against Louisville. But when he went in the swamp, it was a mess. So, then the other thing, people don't know, and we've talked about this off air multiple times. The records that Tim Couch broke in high school were Billy Jack's records. So it's amazing how people say a lot about Tim Couch coming to Kentucky and they're making him run the option. Well, damn, they just let one of the most prolific passers in Kentucky high school history with Billy Jack come and do the same damn thing. And no one is saying anything about that.
Billy Jack did have some dogs. Billy Jack had a bunch of dogs around him because a bunch of them came to Kentucky.
No,
that may have been part of the reason.
You're right.
But I don't know, and I also don't know if Billy Jack was the number one quarterback in America either. Because I'm sure Paducah played better competition than Hyde County.
Well, Billy Jack was also not
County.
What Tim is 6'4", 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'4".
Yeah, Tim. Billy Jack was like 6 feet with some lifters on. so I'm not sure.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about?
They own you. They own you.
Hey, obviously, this they last damn invite on the locker. If they want to be around here to midnight, they'll be turning the lights off themselves.
Right, and I had to come the next morning clean the shit up. What's up with that? Pick your shit up, y'all. Jay Hayes and Michelle, pick your shit up.
Michelle was talking about coming here cleaning up before we came in. Same stuff was laying around. All talk, no action. All talk, no action. But no, they B-Mac talking about football, man. Here we go. So I want to say this first, man. We talk about football. Man, they might, they mic'd our boy up. They mic'd Big Stu up.
They might what?
Anwar.
No, they might what?
They might Big Stu up.
Well, what you mean?
A practice, mic'd him up, had the mic.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about something. I thought you were talking about I went that way and you went that way. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh no, they ain't catch him doing no dirt, man. I ain't talking about that. Nah, man. Bleep this, bleep that. Bleep this, bleep that, man. So everybody, they had practice open to the media today, which I didn't make. Yeah, I didn't make it. But to me, it's a bunch of
49 minutes.
Huh?
2 hours and 49 minutes. It wasn't 3.
Hey, man. Hey, and see if Tiffany Wildcat would have been there, maybe he would have got us off the air at our normal time.
Right.
He didn't make it on, so yeah, man. See, they getting on the football wagon, man. Hey, Van, so you go back and listen to the show and tell me how many times she tried to wrap it up. I know I tried to wrap it up for her.
You tried that like a little over an hour. She was like, all right.
Yeah. So, yeah. But it was some good content, though, man. It was a good time, man. It was a good time.
That was a part 1, 2, and 3. You should have sliced it up and put it in 3 parts.
I started working on 2022 material, man. I said, Ann was there, but yeah. So no, so they had the first open practice. I guess they have their last scrimmage this week. What I'm hearing, I don't know if you hear any different. What I'm hearing is, and I don't know if this is good or bad, since we're in the locker, I want to keep it 100 because I'm just media and coach speak.
Mm-hmm.
That, everybody's, I don't know why Levis' name keep coming up. I'm assuming if you write in, if we haven't right going on now, Bo is either making his thing right now or Joey is doing his thing. But all you keep hearing is, wait till Levis get here. And I'm like, I ain't really worried about, you know what I'm saying? If you dance at the prime with the prime queen, you not waiting for the runner-up to show up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hold on 1 second. I got to go see if she out in the parking lot.
Right.
But that don't really worry me. I think we got a good problem where we got a lot of talent. And the other thing that keeps coming out is, from Big Stu, the defensive front, they're tearing their asses up on the O-line, which is good and bad because your boy Bully came out and said, he having good fights up front with the offensive line. They give him good looks. He probably winning most of them is why he's fine openly saying that. But he's saying it's being hard for him to make the looks. The other problem, not the only problem, the only other thing I want to address before we go any further, I want you to address is Wan'Dale Robinson is the clear-cut favorite at the receiver position, and it's going to be the man. I think Ali's going to be right there. Williams going to be number 2, but we searching for 3 and 4. Like the jury is out on 3 and 4, and that's where I'm kind of.
See, I'm not sure. The reason why is I think the tight end is going to be used a lot. So that's your 3, and I think Epps is going to be your 4, and then you're going to have your mix of Cleveland and Tate and Cummings and Magwood and these young guys. I think Upshaw and Rigg are going to really come out and show out this year. I really do. I really feel that. I think we're going to run a lot of 21 sets. So, or 12, however you want to call it. Sometimes got a tight end for a running back, whatever. 1 back, 2 tights. I think we're going to run a lot of that. And I think we're going to run a lot of tight end backside on a close side of formation with a flex tight end over a tight end and Wan'Dale and Ali on one side. I know the NFL likes running those high-low routes, 2 tight ends on the same side, on the backside, especially to the boundary. I can see that a lot. And that's a matchup problem with a corner and one of them linebackers, especially as Upshaw is the one with his hand in the ground. I can see that being an issue. So I can see us run a lot of that. And when we go to 3 wides and 1 tight, I think that other wide receiver is going to be Epps.
Yeah. Yeah. My other question is, do you think maybe one of these young guys, Magwood, Ross, one of these young dudes
Christian?
gonna make? So if you had to put your faith in the 3rd or 4th, so we say Ali, Epps, and Robinson as the 3, your 3rd or 4th, would you have more faith in saying maybe Ross, Magwood, or Cleveland? What would you put your money on?
Isn't Magwood there? Isn't he the only freshman that came early?
That's the only one I've been hearing about.
Yeah, I think that's your dog, man. I think I've said that when I saw film. When I see a highlight film, all I need to see is like 3-4 plays. That's all I need to see. Because if your highlight film gonna be all highlights. And what I saw from him in those first 4 plays, I'm like, okay, he's legit. So I think he has a chance. He's in the playbook now, running routes against college caliber players. I think he would be the freshman who will have a leg up. Here's the thing, man. First, can Ali play wide out? Effectively, yes. Here's the thing, though. When you have a new coach come in, and I've heard this many times, I heard this with the Bears, I heard this when Coach U came, is if you could not produce with the guys before me, what makes you think you can produce for me? So it's tough, right? The new guy's gonna get a longer, thorough look with a new coaching staff than they would have gotten with Grand still there, because he knows what Cleveland can do. Now this new group is like, I don't know. I seen what you did on film. I don't know what you can do in my system though. So
the Kale Crowder ain't made it. I'm surprised he ain't made it yet. He hasn't made it yet?
I think he's still in school, isn't he?
He may be. I
don't think he enrolled early.
Okay. What were you? You just said something that happened. I had a great point too.
What about coaches? When you can't do it for the group in front of me?
It might have been one of their one of these. Yeah, like I said, I think the receiver position. The one thing I did get is that, like I said, Wan'Dale's going to be the man. Like that. That's clear cut.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of open after that. They asked if Ali can play the receiver. I think if you can really understand the routes and with the expectations of, reading the soft spots and reading where to be. It ain't this zone read where you got options. If this, then that. It ain't if and then statements anymore.
Right.
But this is what I was gonna say. Word on the street.
Hello.
Ain't word on the street. Just kind of my take. But I didn't get any pushback. Bo Knight's leash might be about this long. He better have a chihuahua on it. That leash might not be very long. There's some talent over there. Some talent in that room. And I don't think we sitting around waiting for you to fumble this first go around. Go ahead, say it then.
No. The word came out. I was trying to hold it in. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, no, that was that's kind of the takes that we got offensively. Like as everybody's saying, I think we kind of. But let me ask you this: are we so excited offensively because of how bad we were last year, or because obviously it don't look like the cupboards were full of great utensils? It ain't like we had the best product. We ain't had Ginsu's and Ninja and all these products in the cupboard. So you as high on it as everybody. I'm getting a lot of coach speak, and I would have loved to have been in practice today to get an eye just on how they come off the ball and to see how these guys can get off bumps and get off the ball, get in the routes, breaking routes. Where they attack, how they attack the ball, how the quarterback's anticipation. I would have loved to have seen a lot of those different things that I'm not sure the coach is going to tell at this point, but I'm getting a lot of coach speak. I'm getting an awful lot of coach speak. And then one other thing is in the interview room is always a different guy being interviewed, so it's not like this guy's always being interviewed because he caught a touchdown in practice. Or he went up over somebody and caught an amazing pass. So I'm just trying to find out to you if you think, like you said, if it's just a fact that we were so bad last year, we just grasping for some type of ingenuity or productivity in the offense this year, or you think that what we got coming in, coupled with Liam Cohen, we're gonna turn the corner offensively.
It's like, I don't know if this happened to you. It's like being in high school and this new freshman girl comes in, right? This new freshman girl. She can be, no matter how she looks, she's different, right? So everybody wants to jump on that. Like, hey, did y'all see the new girl? Bruh, man, I got this one. No, man, I'm no. And then everybody go for it, right? So now you got to figure out, does she have a personality? Can she hang? Can you deal with it? So Liam is all bright and shiny. He's the new girl on the staff. He got a couple new coaches, and you have your old faithful and Boot Knight over there, and you trying to figure out is she still good or not? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this, and I said this earlier. The easiest thing for him is this first year because no one knows anything. No one knows anything. So if I'm gonna say if he does not come out hot, because no one can game plan. If I'm a defensive coordinator, what am I game planning? What these first 3 games? What am I going off of? The Rams? Am I going off of his stint at Massachusetts, whatever, Maine, whatever he was at in college? Where am I going off of? Am I going to look at some of the old film that Grandy? Well, he's not going to run. I'm confused. So those first 2-3 games, you have no idea. And if he's as good of a play caller as he's projected to be, you shouldn't be able to figure him out until week 6, 7, because he should be evolving. Each week, he should be adding new wrinkles to the damn playbook so it's keeping people off balance. The next year, to me, if he's a really good play caller, will be the calling card. Because if he stacks 2 years in this conference, then he's really good. This first year, man, he should be great. I'm gonna just say that he's got talent back there. He's got a great down running back. He got a great running back. That's the one thing you need, and he got a really good offensive line. That's if you can live and die with those two alone. We fucking proved that with Lynn. So he ain't got one great back. He's got a damn stable backs. So he's got the running game locked. That's on lock. Now you just got to do play action. And if you're coming from the Rams, play action was everything there. So come on. So your play action game should be on point. So that first 4, 5, 6 games should be gravy. It should be, people should be too excited. And then we're going to have to take a plateau or take a fall. But as a defensive coordinator, I'm like, what do I have to go off of? I don't have film on you. I don't have a pass on you. So he should be lighting up the scoreboard these first few games.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I do have a friend named Mike Leach who was new to the SEC and didn't fare well over here at the Krog. So I'm not disagreeing with anything you say. I agree. Let me ask you this, man. This has been going on for all my entire tenure in media. Do you think the tight end game influences any particular offense as much as our fan base act like, or influences our offense as much as it feels like? Now, mind you, I played in a season where the tight end was targeted every damn play.
Right.
And that was just because the quarterback decided to throw him the ball every play. And it was decent. I mean, it wasn't no fun for the rest of us, but everybody always asks about, are we going to get the tight end involved? I don't say it on my Sunday show because I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, why the hell are we worried about? Now, you want to keep them honest with the tight end here and there. I say 5, 7 targets is good for me. Right. 5 to 7 targets. People talk about they want all 3 of our tight ends to have 5 targets. And I'm like, am I wrong, man? Can you keep these people honest on the tight end action, man?
Bruh, I'm going to tell you what. Fans fell in love with CJ Conrad. I can't remember how many stars he had coming from Ohio. He was highly ranked. And fans thought that he should get all the targets. And let me tell you something. On this level, the tight ends run. We just had a guy that down ran a 4.4 as a middle linebacker, 6'4", 240 pounds. In this conference, your tight end better be Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I'm going to tell you, it'll be something if we max protect with the tight end all the time, right? If we max pro with the tight end all the time. If we put both tight ends, we want to put 2 guys out, then you have a rightful right to say something. Our tight ends were in the down route combination. They just were not getting open. I'm like, how else can you say it? They were not getting open. There was no separation. I said how many times last year the wide receivers not getting separations. I can say the same damn thing about the tight ends. So,
hey, but we'll be on Sunday morning, man. We might have 180. We might have 180 yards of total offense. People, well, we didn't even target the tight end once. Shit. It don't sound like the getting was too good, so I don't know who the hell. All right, but no, everybody keep asking. I keep thinking to myself. I said, maybe I'm the odd man, because everybody's calling. We get call after call, tweets. Vince Merrill, we're gonna get the. And this, see, I'm surprised you didn't give your favorite answer. I'm surprised you didn't give your favorite answer. I teed that up for you, man.
What's the favorite answer?
If we are going to give the tight end, I give him 5 to 7 targets. I say 5 to 7 is a good day.
A game?
Good average day.
Shit, that's a lot.
Yeah. I'm saying if we play action like crazy, like I said a good day. A good day. So I'm saying 3 or 4. But I'm saying yo go-to move is if we want to get them targets, who we gonna take targets from? We taking carries from Jutan, Smoke, Rodriguez. We
Fact.
take him away from Robinson. We take him
Fact.
away from Ali. So
Fact.
if we gonna find them 10, if we gonna find them 10 targets, who do we plan to take them away from?
Right. Look, I'm gonna say this though. I will say this. We are gonna see a lot of boots. We're gonna see a lot of waggles. Mm. So your first read is right. Get it to the tight end. So who knows? These first few games, they might get 7 targets because if we boot a lot off of play action, is a tight end short and is a tight end medium. So usually, or you're gonna have Wan'Dale medium. So we shall see.
So basically, it look like whatever on pre-snap what you got in the box. If you thin in the box and we put the play action in, and you come up, if they don't go with the tight end, he gonna be there. If you come up too much, then like you said, we got that behind him with Wan'Dale.
You got the second level.
Basically, it kind of dictated. But if you want to sit back and keep Wan'Dale from doing his thing and Ali and them dudes, then we either hand it off or we underneath to the tight end. But I don't think it's something we just come out and the tight end on top of his head. Hey, throw it up, dog. Give him that old Randy Moss, man. Throw it up to me, dog.
Oh, they talking about Gronk. Do they not remember Winslow? Come on, man. Y'all must be young people. This started
Winslow? The daddy or the son?
Hey, the daddy, man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm a soldier. You trying to take me out?
The son has had issues.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens when you raise up a rich kid going to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Junior
has had troubles.
Julian.
Who?
You said Julian.
Junior.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Another topic on board that I'm sure Michelle's going to jump her happy ass back up in here about. So I don't know if you kept up with the quarterback from Owensboro, Kentucky, and actually that's the quarterback who beat the Douglas Broncos in the playoffs in the state. I think 5A regionals.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody keeps saying, man, we didn't get him. I like to say I'm around here so everybody sees me and I come across as a hater because I just like to keep it real and I know what all the media is thinking. Did we miss out on the quarterback from Owensboro? And do you think we really wanted him? 2, 3, the fact that he went to Rutgers, does that mean that we should have been fighting with Rutgers for a quarterback? And 4, just for my man Ty, do you think that possibly, we trying to show the in-state kids some love, so we offered them and we wanted them, and he may not have planned, i.e. Walker Woods, who went to 2 state championships back-to-back and never touched a gridiron?
I'm going to say this.
Questions out there. So if you need me to keep you up, let me know.
No, I got you. So, to me, they offered him because they wanted to keep this in-state train going. If they got him, I don't think he would have stayed. Because just think about this. Joey Gatewood has 2 years left. Bo Allen has technically 4 years left.
Yep.
Will has technically 3 years left. And then they just signed the Kaya kid from Kentucky. He has technically 5 years left. What the hell? When are you going to? And I hear people say, well, they said he's this good. He should come here for the competition and he could beat out somebody. Really? Why would I come here when there's guys? The film room, there's no break in the film room. There's no break in that quarterback room. Like there's a gap. Maybe I can fit in and get 2 years in. Maybe I can fit in and get 3 years in. He might get 1, right? So why don't you go to a place where you can potentially start now or next year? So then you can play for 3 to 4 years. It makes no sense to me. It's like the basketball deal. watch Twitter and people are like, well, such and such come. Well, we should get Mac from Texas Tech. Oh, we're not gonna get. Well, how are we gonna get everybody? How many scholarships? Do we have 20? Like, how many scholarships? We have 100 scholarships in basketball? It makes no sense. It's like, this is my last one. I'm not a baseball guy, right? But people say that every fan wants to win the game tonight. They have no thought process of it's 100 and some game season, right? So fans like, well, they left the starting pitcher in too long. Well, they might have left it on too long because the day before they might have burnt through the damn bullpen and they ain't have anybody ready for tonight. So you let him string along knowing that you might lose it. It's 100 some games. You can't get them all, man. You can't get all the players from his state. You can't get every quarterback that comes from Kentucky, and he's great. I'll say this, it's great for Kentucky football that they have produced some quarterbacks. That's a good thing. Now, and here's the thing. I don't want to say, hey, I highly dislike Greg Schiano. Highly. I got a history with Greg Schiano.
Or the Bears?
Yeah, don't like him at all.
Worse than me and what's that dude's name? Billy Jackson or whatever his name was.
We on the same level. But dude, look, this is the bad part about it. This is how bad it is. I'm a safety, right? This is my second year training camp. We play in Arizona, hot as hell. I get a sack. My first sack ever. Didn't have one in college. Didn't have one my first year with the Bears. I get a sack, and I do a celebration. He gets pissed because he's a college coach. He do livid. We're in the film room, and he gives me one. I'm like, everybody looking around like, wait, what? Why is he getting it? He's the reason why I didn't stay with the Bears for more time.
Dang.
Yeah. I do not like him at all.
You gave old Bobby Jackson treatment. Ah, Lord, that ain't no good, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no good. What was that? Yeah, so you broke that down pretty you broke that down pretty well, man. Hey, now Jay Hayes trying to kiss up, man.
Right,
because he gave you three because he tried to take your position.
Right.
Yeah, he
campaigned for it.
Oh yeah. He went overtime. Like, yeah, man, don't do this. Here we go.
Right.
Yeah. So defensive side of the ball, man. I don't know if you got to hear my boy. You got to hear our boy Stu mic'd up.
Yeah.
We had a good day. Here's another thing everybody's asking. They're talking about next year receivers, skilled players. I think it's mostly skilled players. Don't we need to be focusing probably on another lineman or two, D lineman or two, safety corner?
Yeah.
No, I think we did got two nice corners coming in this year. But do you think a defensive front we need a little work, or you think Rodgers and Hayes and Oxendine and them guys are all gonna pan out where we gonna be good on the defensive front?
Don't forget about Gibson.
Yeah, man. No, go ahead.
No. And you got some insider trader information because you did that with a quick. You like, hey, what? Hey, oh. I'm just saying. Look, I'm gonna say this. We are pretty straight with depth. I don't see any problem with our D line. They are young, but I think they're more talented than we've ever had, as far as young guys.
Off the start.
Off the start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just raw talent.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, Hayes is look. I got the majority of my family still lives in Mississippi, still resides in Mississippi. And my SIP people are telling me Josiah Hayes is a dog.
Yeah.
Now, let's figure it out here, right? He's got to figure out between the ears. But as far as physical and being a dog, they all, dude. I got coaches in my family. They say he is a certified dog. So we shall see. We shall see. So I know from good words that he's good. And I've heard Ox is from his first year. They were saying how much he's in the books, he's in the gym, he's a worker. So that's one. And Rod's supposed to be the most talented one. So we shall see, man.
Yeah, I've heard Ox, they come from good. They come from that North Hard, and they come from that good area. They come from good, well-coached guys. Man, you don't have to coach them much. But Hayes was the one that came with so much upside. Like, man, all you got to do is put your hands on him. Like, he's already there. If you, like you said, if you could tweak him a little bit, he the type, even as a freshman, you get up and give him one assignment. Okay, you got that down. Now let's go to this step. Right. You can use him, and that's what I thought we were going to do this year. I don't know with it being an all-SEC schedule and only 10 games, so we didn't get a chance to use those guys as much as we thought.
Right.
And plus, I don't know. I thought that might have benefited us because our defense was on the field so much. That might have gave us a little depth for us to use. But I don't know. Yes, last year was just an odd season. It seemed like that would have been a perfect time to use some of them youngsters.
Well, we did have some depth, though. We had Pascal, we had Hoskins, and we had Q, and then we had Quentin.
We still got Pascal.
What's that?
We still got Pascal.
I know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying we had 5 guys that were vets that it was hard to fit them in. But I'm gonna say this though. Speaking of Pascal, I'm gonna say this: if that MFer could stay healthy, if he can stay healthy, dude. I looked over some film, man, and he was a terror, man. He was something special. And you can tell there were some games, not that he played poorly, but he didn't have that same explosiveness off the line of scrimmage. You can tell, okay, he's banged up. But if he can stay healthy, man, we've got a potential having another damn second-round pick.
I've heard it probably first. I heard he got the potential for the first.
He does. He stay healthy.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Look, I guess you are right. He got to stay. He got to stay healthy, man. But like I said, if we can, the one thing about it is about staying healthy. If we can move the chains on offense, that's my motto. If we can move the chains on offense and get some of their plays down on the defensive side of the ball, he could come out there fresh every now and then on 1st and 10, or you know what I'm saying, or they back against the wall and he can pin his ears back and show his arsenal, man. Open up the toolbox. So,
yeah.
You're down, guy.
He'll have to gain weight. Unless I'm wrong, when he played outside linebacker, that boundary linebacker, I didn't see the quicks.
Yeah.
So he's gonna, but the great thing about him, man, he's got a motor. So he's gonna have to play defensive tackle in a 3-4, he's gonna have to play the 3 technique in a 4-3. And as a 3 technique, man, he might be murdered. Jeez. Because he's so quick for a defensive line. He's just not quick enough as an edge guy.
We can't drop him. You don't think they can drop him from one of those positions? Add you a little wrinkle on the defense? A guy who can play curl flat, maybe?
He can, dude. That's a great thing. He can play defensive tackle and get into a curl because he's been there. He's just you just can't put him there too often. Right. You can trick somebody into him, and the quarterback's not waiting for him to be there. But when a quarterback knows he got curl flat, no.
You don't want to eat off of it, huh?
Right. But I like the kid, dude. That kid is, if you take the cancer thing away from him, he is a special, likable kid just by that alone. Now you put his circumstance, situation, dude, it just brings him up a whole nother level.
And you know as well as I do, man, when you get to talking to the coaches, and that's one thing I tell. I talked to, Clint Scale, Merrill. I never really talked to Henshaw, Grant a time or two. But that's one thing you can tell when you ask a coach about a kid, their immediate reaction. I mean, it's like a lie detector test. They immediate. If you say Josh Pascal, oh man, yeah, immediately you can tell. Like when you say a person's name on here, and I got some dirt on them, or I know something about this kid that ain't gonna tie up what you saying. My first reaction is, let me sit back and wait till he's done, man. Let him get finished talking. But Josh is one though. No matter who you talk to on the staff, when his name comes up, man, everybody just pop right to you, a smile, and yeah, man, I'm glad to have this guy around. And yeah, man, it's gonna be. It would be sad. It would be a sad day if this dude don't get first, second round. He would have to do something. I think even if he had an average season, not even a great season, I think you still got to give him second round because I think it's circumstantial that he doesn't wow you in other aspects, man.
See, but he wowed me last year, man, as defensive tackle. He had some wild moments. It's just it wasn't consistent. And his consistency isn't because he's not giving effort. His consistency is because he's dinged up. So
yeah,
his heart is still in it. His body's just failing him. But that kid, man, he's special, man. And he can probably still put on 10, 12, 10, 15 pounds and still be very productive.
Oh, yeah, I think so too, man. I was talking to your boy about the Dikembe. And now they say Dikembe, they say he understood. And I don't know, maybe we were that way as youngsters. Now he understands what he wasn't doing all year. And I said, man, as long as you got him to stop putting his finger up, man, after a 10-yard game, man, and you put the heart of the defense, man, you can't do that, man. And he like, man, you get the cussing and slobbering. Man, I told him, but he said, man, through practice. So I think that helps. That helps Josh too, man. When you get this dude bullying inside, man, and doing what he's supposed to do, and all play long. It ain't like if they see you, and you know very well, if they see online early, or if they see on film early, or in the game early, that they can get a hand on you and pass you to the guard, and they can go on about their business. Now they doing work on somebody else.
Yes.
If they got to stay with you the whole 3, 4, 5 seconds of the play, man, you open up something for somebody else, and it's helping the team out. And that's one thing I think these guys don't know about the next level and experience in college. Man, it's just like, you're dealing with a good running back, Joker, run over it, boom, boom, break 3 or 4 tackles, cuts it back across the grain. If you backside chilling,
yeah.
Now we watching film. Now we see you trotting. You got to get
right.
Hey, in the NFL, that's a done deal, man.
Man, and this is what it's the great thing about football is very simple. There's 5 linemen and there's 4 defensive linemen. Even though we run a 3-4, we got a rush defense end. So we got 4 linemen. That's 5 against 4. If the damn nose guard takes 2 guys, everybody's now 1-on-1. And you live with that. You think one of my guys got to beat somebody. And if they pull somebody, one of my guys got to slide down and protect the down cutback because all my guys' front side is going to man their hole. So if he can take 2 guys up, linebackers are running free, and everybody's 1-on-1. It's simple as that. If he doesn't, like you said, they chip, the center gets out of the linebacker now, and now they Anthony White getting on the second level, taking draws. So
is it Anthony White or it ain't AJ, is it? We both from Cleveland. I don't want you to get us mixed up. Your boy A. White ain't throwing them up. Your boy A. White ain't throwing them up.
Why you bring that up, man?
Because I can't get it out of my mind. That's etched in my mind, man. You know, that's etched in my mind. Is it crazy? That's etched into my mind along with me fumbling against Alabama that first time. Craig catching that hitch route, or not really a hitch, curl route against Alabama for the win. And and me juking that dude at Penn State in the flats. And that's right there with him. That's right up there with him, man. Like
You remember my pick 6? Come on, man. You hurt my feelings.
I wasn't even in school against Eric Zaire.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in school. If I was, I wasn't on the team.
That was 94. You was there in 94, weren't you?
I was a senior.
No, 95. I take that back. I got you. Yes.
Hey, put it like this. Don't blame me. You know, all you had to do is just get more interceptions. I could have seen more.
That is true.
Actually, I only played with you for 3 games.
1 year. Yeah.
3 games. Come on, man. 3 games, bro. I ain't even about to go down that road. I'm not even back to go down that road. I'm just saying it's on 3 games. Hold on. I got to put them in the comments. They said in the I wonder if they said, that's classic right there, man. Well, Elliott, man.
Oh, wow.
Look at Elliott. I'm trying to see who Elliott is. Oh. Okay. Oh, Elliott must be old. Hey, Louis, man. Van always trying to act like me and him played together. We played 3 games together. We played 3 games together.
Hey, you brought out the snort just then. Oh, man.
All right. I'm going to end it on this, man. I did have this question. I was going to start it off with this, but Rock and KY Blue, man, they had me bringing up old stuff from last week's show.
Yeah.
Who? I don't know if you've been keeping up, but we don't really have to get into detail because it kind of speaks for itself. Who's the most sensitive athlete in pro sports? I'm going to give you A and B, and if you need to add a C, you add a C. Cam Newton or Kevin Durant?
Damn.
Because Kevin Durant had another rant today. Went off on Shannon Sharp.
Did you see his reply to somebody who called Shannon Unc? He's like, that's disrespectful to your real uncle. I'm like, wow. Wow, dude.
They coming in.
I'm gonna say KD, and this is why I'm gonna say KD, because Cam, there's a lot of things that black quarterbacks have to deal with, and I can understand his sensitivity. KD down 1 championships, he's still sensitive as hell. It's like, what the? So to me, thinking about it, it's easy, KD. KD, easy. KD was the best player in college. Wasn't he player of the year in college as a freshman? He come in, I think he's rookie of the year in the NBA. He led that trio at OKC, won a couple championships with Golden State, and he is still what KD needs someone to damn brush that hair. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yep. Right. See, it gotta be.
Yes.
It gotta be. I'm with you, man. I gotta say KD. Because of the reason you said, man, Cam will get something. He will respond to your questions. And like you said, I think he got a lot to live up to and people being extremely critical of him. Same thing that caused Donovan McNabb, his NFL career, being sensitive to everything somebody say about you, changing your style. Mike Vick said he did the same thing. And like I said, the only reason I'm tripping about KD, man, because KD gotta go to the Twitter machine. Like he leave that stuff where people gonna screenshot the stuff. Like, why are you gonna argue somebody if I have that many millions of dollars and I won, like you said, I've won championships, I'm the best at my craft in America. You don't see Jay-Z on Twitter. You know who he reminds me of? And I don't want this to get off the rails and take the wrong way with somebody will. If they do, that's fine because that's good for the ratings. But it reminds me of our last president. Like you are the leader of the free world and you tweeting common people.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What? Dude, pull the plug. Pull the plug. What are you doing?
I'm saying when you at a certain level, what's up, Lacey? When you at a certain level, you don't tweet common people. It brings your value down. You can't win. Why are you looking like that, man?
Dude, you bring our viewership down. You just
no,
you
we
just
not. We gaining. We gaining. People just saying I'm here.
Hey, Lacey, don't forget, you can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us. You can watch the replay. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube. You can comment on YouTube. I see you on YouTube now. So just stay there. And when this show ends, you can watch it from start to where you caught up with us. It's a great show.
Yeah, it's been going good, man. It's been one of our more informative. Sometimes we never lack information. It just may not be pertinent to what's going on at this point in time. But if you want to know where the state of football, the University of Football is right now, you find out. If you want to know where the state of UK basketball is, you can check out last Thursday's show. But make sure you start watching it early in the afternoon because it may take a while. But we did talk about the state of it. We covered volleyball. We covered
girls basketball.
No, girls basketball has been done. Or did we cover the national joint? Michelle covers a lot of that stuff. So we covered a whole bunch of that stuff. We talk about softball. There was media was not allowed. Where was media not allowed? Gymnastics?
Volleyball. Wasn't it volleyball?
Volleyball, maybe it was volleyball. Maybe it's volleyball. Maybe it's volleyball. But yeah, you can go check that out.
I appreciate that, Jay Heasy.
You got it wrong. But there was something else that went on in sports I was going to point out real quick. No, well, I'm going to leave it off, man, because we got to save something for the future. You coming back next Tuesday. I'm supposed to have Cameron Mills in with me on Thursday.
You just going big time on you really trying to get rid of me, huh? Damn. You ain't bringing no little small fry on here. You going, man. Damn.
We got to get somebody. We have to have somebody on here to talk about actually what's going on basketball for somebody who's been in that locker room, who knows what it's been like to be on both sides. So so we can see hopefully Cameron, the few times I've talked to him, he's been pretty open, and I think most people know when they come in the locker room, everything's gonna be on display and everything's gonna be free game.
Right. Facts.
Oh yeah. We got Michael Bennett coming on, man. We saving Michael Bennett down there, man. So,
put out our good towels. The good towels with the orange stripe in the middle. Bring our good towels out. Yeah. We
got to hire some new help in the locker room in the locker room to clean it up, man. Because I'm seeing mold starting to build up on the walls, man.
Yeah, man.
Over the weekend.
Yeah, I saw it too.
And we need some of that Febreze, but so.
That's StreamYard, man. That's StreamYard's fault.
Plus, we gotta. Oh man, we gotta start getting some co-hosts ready and stuff, just in case another football position come open this time. And I got my resume updated.
Okay,
and I got to edit this time. Yeah, I already talked to Liam. I met him at Kroger, man. I helped him find out, where things were. So I told him You know, if you need to put points on the board, I'm no stranger to doing that, man. You know, so if things don't work out, then we'll have some. You'll know what it looks like to work with some other people in the locker. So
appreciate it.
So
good looking out.
Appreciate everybody checking out. Slide on over to YouTube. The link is on our Twitter page, Facebook, Instagram. Slide on over to YouTube, man. Follow us, man. And what is the things you do on there?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
and
subscribe.
Hit that like button. Hit the like button, please.
And take a friend with you to have them like you.
Yeah,
a friend that you have like you.
Yeah, bring 3-4 friends. You know what we should do, Ed? We should think about signing something and giving it as a giveaway. You gotta follow us on YouTube. Huh?
I'm all for it. I don't know if anybody wants anything we sign.
That's a good point. Touche. That's a good point. Damn.
Hey, Carter Hall, he is lined up to come on here. I didn't make that up. No, he is coming on here. Michael is coming on here. I'm not joking with you. So get your popcorn. Yeah, we can sign something.
Yeah.
And no, don't review the show. I don't know if we want to review in the show because might bring our ratings down if they don't like it. Yeah, we'll sign something. When you come in town, man, we're gonna or you sign something and send it to me, and I get it to the people. I don't know how we can do that. We live.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where do we live? About 1,500 miles apart. 8, 9, 15.
Nah, it's not quite. Yeah, something like that. It's 12-hour drive. So it's like 800, 700 some miles, I think. 800 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I might drive over there and pick it up then.
Now you funny.
Hey, and we already know that. We got you. I'm telling you.
And you already got you got it.
All right, man. Again,
man.
Thank everybody for showing up, man, and giving us support, man. Like I said, stroll over to all our things: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Man, send us a like, man. Share it with your friends. Give us some feedback if they allow that on there. And like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. Van will be back on next Tuesday.
Facts.
On Thursday, we have Cameron Mills on here, and we get a little bit more basketball talk about the state of UK basketball. All right, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.